And we move into the main event. We've got Zachary Borrego taking on Nickal, and I wouldn't be lying to you guys if I said this is a layout for Nickal. It is. I mean, no disrespect to Zachary Borrego, but in MMA he hasn't impressed me too much. But he does have a pretty crazy background in Taekwondo. That's right. So Zachary Borrego is actually an Olympian in the Junior Olympics. He did get a silver medal in Taekwondo. So Zachary Borrego's got good striking. Obviously, he's got really good Taekwondo himself. But Nickal is like an NCAA Division One wrestler. I know he's got some sort of insane wrestling background as well. For me, I don't really know what that means because I'm from New Zealand and wrestling is so non-existent here, so I don't really know what it means, but I know that he's been hyped up as some sort of amazing wrestler. He's been hyped up as some sort of awesome prospect. In fact, like in his last fight, he knocked out this debuting guy who was like almost 40 years old. Within a minute or something crazy like that. Like he's obviously a very explosive guy. I believe he's training at a big gym as well, and he's been training MMA for quite a while. He did make his amateur debut 10 months ago and won that one. I mean, you can't really find much information on his amateur fights, but he won those and he made his pro debut, and that was super hyped up. The UFC was posting about it, this and that, so obviously the UFC have been wanting to sign Nickal. They're giving him Zachary Borrego, who's a really good Taekwondo fighter, as I said, silver medalist in the Junior Olympics, but I think Nickal wins it. You know, he's got the wrestling in the back pocket. Zachary Borrego, I mean, he's obviously been training Taekwondo pretty much his whole nife. On the other hand, we've got Nickal training wrestling his whole life. So if it comes down to it, Nickal is going to look to wrestle and beat up Zachary Borrego from there. I think what's going to happen is Nickal is going to take Zachary Borrego down pretty early on into the fight and then just ground and pound him out. But if Borrego uses that crazy Taekwondo background that he does have and knocks out Nickal, that would be such an amazing upset. But I think this is a layout for Nickal. I think Nickal is going to look to use his wrestling in this one here, not like he did in his debut. And I think he's going to take down Zachary Borrego and use some ground and pound and win the fight from there. So give me Nickal to win the fight inside the distance pretty early on, probably into the first and second round.